Hi, friends, and welcome back to the Nail Source podcast. I'm your host, Amy Masters, nail tech educator and mentor who has spent more than 30 years in this industry. My passion is helping nail professionals build their confidence in the salon and in themselves. Each week, we're talking about real strategy that helps you grow, from nail techniques and client relationships to pricing, setting boundaries, and building a career that you actually love. And I'll support you. Because being a great nail tech isn't just about beautiful nails, it's about building that confidence, creating connection, and turning your talent into a thriving business. So grab a cup, listen in, and let's get started. Today's episode is absolutely going to hit hard. This is for the nail tech who's been doing all of the things. You're showing up, you're filling your books, working long hours, and still at the end of the day, you're just thinking, how long can I keep doing this? Today's conversation is one that I've taught for years inside of the Clear Your Chaos workshops, as well as Masters Mindset Mondays and Spark Ignite Shine. It has come a long way. It's evolved, and so have we. And it comes down to one simple but powerful question. Who do you work for? And the answer to that question will either build your dream career or will slowly burn it down. So let's go back to the beginning. Like when you first became a nail tech, you're working for survival. You're working to pay off your school debt, to justify the investment, to prove that you made the right decision. And then second, you start working is for product, maybe buying all the things, the newest trendy collection, better tools, a better setup. Buying all the things, trying everything, learning, testing, growing. And that's normal. That's part of the journey. And as we build our space, we also build our clientele. And without realizing it, you start working for your clients. Your schedule becomes their schedule. You open up early, you stay late, squeeze people in, move things around, and you tell yourself, it's just for now. I'm in the building era. But what actually happens is you start missing. You start missing family events, like maybe kids' practices, but you're definitely making the games. You start missing personal time. Maybe you're working through your lunch or delaying dinner time or delaying time with friends or workout time. The things that matter to you, because you've made your clients the priority and you've put yourself on the back burner. And that's where we start to get burned out, and it comes quietly. Then comes the next level. You realize, I'm exhausted and I'm still not making enough money to cover it all. So now you start working for the money. You think, I need more clients, as that's where the income comes in. Or I need to fill every gap, even my lunch. That's the prime time for other people's schedule. And you feel like you can't even take a break or run late because you'll feel guilty even doing just taking a quick breather. And now you're not working for the passion, you're working for bills. You're working for your overhead, your supplies, unexpected, like dental bills, groceries. You're back in survival mode like you were in the beginning, but just on a higher stress level. And this right here, this is where burnout hits the hardest. Because now you've completely taken yourself out of the equation. It's in this phase that we held an average for usually 3 years. We call it the building era. But when you are not in the equation of who do you work for, you will not be successful. This is why many companies fail in the first 3 years. This is why board members only get elected for 2 to 4 year terms. This is why we need to reflect, review, and revise annually. Reflect on the growth that you've done, or you're going to stay stagnant. Review what's working or what's not. Revise and make the change, or update it, or let it go. At some point, you will hit a wall. Usually it's your health that keeps you from lacking your energy, your mojo. You feel tired, sore, and even worse, lifelong symptoms. And the thoughts start coming in. I can't keep doing this. Maybe I should just quit. Maybe it's just isn't worth it anymore. I promise you don't need to burn it all down. You just need to change who you work for. Now, I've proven that putting yourself back into your business is the key. This is where everything shifts. You start working for you, which means that you put yourself back into your schedule. Maybe it could be with block scheduling. Maybe it can be 1 hour here and there, random days off, even if it's just for mental. You start doing appointments for maintenance appointments. You start feeling refreshed, maybe get nails, massage. And this isn't as an afterthought, but as a priority. You're going to do it now in your schedule for the next month or two. Get ahead of it. Because for me, I learned it the hard way. I don't do well with quick breaks. If I say I'm going to take a 1 hour lunch, I fill it in, or I run errands. I'll squeeze someone in. So instead, I changed how I schedule. I block longer appointments, and that gives me maybe a 10 to 15 minute break between clients, time to breathe, time to reset, time to put me as a priority and take care of myself. Maybe it can be a quick walk for fresh air. Maybe it's just sitting in silence and actually drinking a cup of coffee while it's still warm. But it's my time. And here's what I have always found to be true. When you work for yourself, the money still comes in. And actually, it comes in better because now you're present. You're not rushed. You're not tired. You're not exhausted. You're not trying to play catch up all the time. And your clients can feel the difference. And when you feel the difference, they tend to pay more. They respect more. They show up. They refer more. Then it comes to the next level. You're no longer just working for today. You're working for your future. Now you start thinking, I want a vacation, or rather, I need or deserve a vacation. And I want to take my family. I want to give them the experience. I want to enjoy life. But not just afford it, but like truly live in the moment, guilt-free with the finances. So now you're working for memories. You're working for experiences, for your family, for your life outside of the salon. And that changes how you show up because now there's meaning and purpose behind it. Now, the highest level, I call it the giving tree. That's where your bills are covered, your business is stable, your boundaries are set, and now you get to give. You get to give support to your community. You get to take days off and donate your time without guilt. You get to give products and services to help build another. You help during times of need. You make an impact that goes beyond you. You're no longer working just to survive, but even just to thrive. You're working to serve something bigger. And that is success. And that is where fulfillment lives. So I ask you, who are you working for? Like right now? Is it for your clients, your bills? Are you working for money, your schedule? Or have you already made that shift and you've put yourself back into your career? And are you working for yourself, your future, your family, your purpose? Because when you change who you work for, you change everything. And not by burning it down, but by rebuilding it with intention and on your own terms. If this episode has spoken to you, and if you're sitting there thinking, okay, I need to make this shift, then please know you don't have to figure it out alone. I have many courses available. One of them is a mentorship that's Spark, Ignite, and Shine. You can sign up for the month. You can stay in it for as long as you need. This is exactly what we do. We rebuild your business in a way that actually supports your life. Thank you for spending your time with me today. If this episode has helped you, inspired you, or made you think a little bit differently about your business, share it. Share it with another nail tech who also might need to hear it too. Because when we support each other in this industry, we grow together. We grow stronger. Until next time, thanks for tuning in. Keep creating, keep learning, and keep believing in your expertise.